We've been waiting for a long time. Yeah, we've been waiting for a long, long time. We've been waiting for a long and lonely, 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 lonely time. But we ain't gonna wait no more. We're getting ready to rock and roll, y'all. We're gonna 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Well, there's a reason everybody should be shaking in the house tonight. And you can grab your favorite lady and promise her you'll do it right. Or tell Fat Jack to jump back and give you a shot of some booze, so you can party to some stomp down, butt thumping, rock and roll, rhythm and blues. 'Cause the boys are back in town. Yeah, the boys are back in town. Oh yeah. I know that everybody, when they hear the music, will be doing it on the floor. Jump up and down, turn around and tell the band to play some more. 'Cause tonight you can dance and romance and do anything you feel like doing. But don't look surprised, 'cause you know what I like. And tonight we're gonna do it. 'Cause the boys are back in town. Yeah, the boys are back in town. Oh yeah, turn it around. Well, there's a reason everybody should be shaking in the house tonight. And you can grab your favorite lady and promise her you do it right. Tell Fat Jack to jump back and give you a shot of that booze, so you can party to some stomp down, butt thumping, rock and roll, rhythm and blues. 'Cause the boys are back in town. The boys are back in town. Yeah, the boys are back in town. And when the boys are back, there ain't no fooling around.
All right, we're backstage with Glenn Baker, the Glenn Baker Band. How you feeling, brother?
Man, I'm ready to go. Let's get this thing rolling.
All right, so now you're doing something. You're trying to help America. You're trying to help people across the country, regardless of what side of the tracks they come from. You know, can you tell us why are you doing this tonight, brother?
Brother, there are so many reasons. One of those is, first of all, I love God. Second, I love my country. I fought for this country 31 years ago. I'll be 55 years old in a week. I can't imagine that I could wake up in a country that looks like what it's looking like right now. And if we don't do something, within a year or two, we'll never recognize our country again. And I'm not allowing that to happen for my kids and grandkids. I'm going to speak out. My mouth is big and I'm going to use it.
Okay, but with so much mainstream media propaganda and so many large forces coming against us, trying to divide us, you know, it's not many people who are brave enough to speak out. Why are you standing up right now?
I don't have anything left to lose. I've lost it all. God's restoring me. He is my shield. He is my strength. And if he tells me to go do it and I lose everything again, I lose everything again. I don't care. I don't care.
And that's what we need right now. Patriots who honestly don't care, stepping out there, standing for the faith, standing for the values, standing for the country. Last words of encouragement, brother, because you right here about to rock the house. Where we at and what you finna do?
Hey, we're 3rd and Lindsley, Nashville, Tennessee. We're getting ready to do a kick show with the Glenn Baker Band, Big and Rich. We're going to sing. We're going to have fun. You're going to hear a little bit of truth. You might even be shocked. We're releasing a brand new song tonight called Soldier Strong. You're going to hear it for the first time if you're here. Come on out. Let's have a great time.
And how can they get in contact with you? How can they find you?
They can find me GlennBakerBand.com. They can find me at #GlennBakerBand on Instagram, Facebook, and send me a message. I respond to everything.
All right. God bless you. God bless you all. Everybody, now let's go get them. We about to rock. It's going to be epic, baby.
Well, we have an amazing show tonight. I just want to thank Ron Rice and our wonderful family here at 3rd and Lindsley for always making us feel welcome and packing the house here. Just want to say, Glenn Baker Band is on the way, and I want to introduce somebody who I just met and is pretty darn fabulous. He just got back from touring all 50 states, the host of the Ohio Brett Show. Please put your hands together for Ohio Brett.
Lisa, we love radio stars. Thanks for all that you've done over so many years in the beautiful format of radio. It's an honor to be here. Some of you know Ohio Brett from the Ohio Brett Show. Every Wednesday, 4 p.m., you can find me on Eastern Standard Time, Brighteon.tv. I'm the guy that has taken this leather-bound football to all 50 states in 12 months, and we have that mission to encourage, recruit, and get funds out to Team Jesus. And one of the great things that I've seen in all 50 states is you're seeing something that it's never been done before. It's a spiritual battle, not just a political fight, and unity is coming together. And I have a friend of mine that I want to invite right now. YG, make your way to the stage. Give it up for YG Nightstorm.
What's up, Nashville? Oh, come on. If you know you live in the greatest country of God's green earth, somebody needs to be saying hallelujah. All right, really quickly, I want to say something because just like Ohio Brett was saying, it's just about unity. There's a lot of bad things that's been going on in our country, but guess what? It is going to take people like us to fix this. And quick testimony real quick. 30 years ago, the man you're seeing right here was 18, 1992, homeless, sleeping on the streets of Atlanta, beat up, robbed, literally urinated on, ready to die and give up on life. But by the grace of God, it took people just like you, white, black, Jew, Gentile, that taught me, that prayed over me, that built this man right here to the point where I got a bodyguarding business 30 years, extracting kids from sex trafficking, and I even ran for Congress. And I will tell you, what this country is about, I don't know what is. So we are going to have an epic time tonight with the Glenn Baker Band and spreading that message of love about faith, family, community, and culture. God bless you, and I'm going to hug my brother. Let's get it.
From YG Nightstorm. And now,
Nashville, Tennessee. This is the Glenn Baker Band from Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Y'all want to come to the beach? How many of you gentlemen out there remember that time when you found the guts, the courage to go up to that prettiest girl you ever saw in your life? And you asked her out. And she said yes. You showed up. Now if you were a gentleman, you got up there, you opened the door for her, and she came out of your jaw and hit your chest. You broke into a cold sweat. If you are by a lady right now, I highly recommend that you have your hand raised, because I think we've done something like this. Sweet thing on the front porch, walking up to my 4x4. High heels on the road, good morning. Smiles as she jumps in, starts singing along to the song by Marshall Tucker Band as she cut across the dead land. Damn, get higher. Let's go, we a little wrong. Ain't no shame out here at all. Shut this shit, turn it down. Family with the little coat out. Turn the piece over the all down. Shame it down. Something like July, a big red sun sits on high tails cold, sweat dripping, she's dancing to the rhythm on the radio, putting on a show that Copperhead wrote, and it get any hotter. Crack up the heat, I need a little more. Ain't no shade out here in the corner. Something sure, burn it down. And the flame when the moon comes out. Pour another kiss on all of these lips. Come on, girl, shake those hips. I want you know I want it a little bit harder. Right, oh, if I told that boy, she can't into it so much. Put in a sunroom, I could get let's end this rhythm. Need a little more, ain't no shame in leaving the corner. Shut this truth, burn it down, and play when the moon comes out. It's all over here. Come on, girl, say those hips. See to the sound, Johnny Walker. That's my song, if it gets any harder.
Okay, all right, so how are you feeling right now? Because as I said, you see a lot of things moving in the country, but you guys are going across the country as well, and you're spreading this message, and not everybody likes the message, but do you think people need to hear this message right now?
Of course. A lot of people don't like the truth. I don't like the truth a lot of the time, but the truth is the truth. And some people won't accept it, and that's just fine, but I'd rather people hear it and have the choice to not accept it rather than just be, misled by not ever hearing it.
Okay, all right, and for all those people out there right now who feel like they have no hope, but when they hear you guys play and they get inspired, is there any parting words you want to say, especially to these younger people out here who don't have any role models, but they can look up to you and say, hey, if these guys are standing up and they're being brave and they're standing for the values for this country and faith, I want to be like that. Any parting words for all of those folks around the country right now, brother?
I say it's only over when you quit.
And there you go. All right. And see, a lot of people think that musicians are superheroes and they have nothing and they feel like these guys are invincible, but you guys actually have real lives that you deal with outside of music, but yet you're able to still put it together, stand for the family, get out there and stand for the faith, and get out here and entertain people. So how does that make you feel when you're singing and you're playing your guitar and people are looking up at you and they're smiling and inspired? How does that make you feel, brother?
Well, it's
great. You know, every day it's a struggle and it's a grind to have to go through life. You know, but that moment you get on stage, it wakes you up and you're able to deal with life a lot easier. You know.
Guys, we've had the honor of being here. We've had the honor of working with people here in Nashville. Don't live here, but we come here and we record and we've done our music videos here. And we got my producer Dalton Gray's out here somewhere. I don't know where he's at. Got a songwriter from here named Rick DeRoot. He wrote this next one. This is going to slow it down a little bit, but it's called "Sing Her Back to Me." I was begging on my knees, 'cause forgiveness don't come cheap. There ain't enough rain down in Georgia to wash the gray out of my sky. There ain't enough mountains in Montana to ever get me that high. There ain't enough blues in Memphis, Tennessee.
Continuing to be backstage with the Glenn Baker Band, baby. Yeah. Okay, all right, now we got another amazing guitarist out here. Tell everybody who you are, man.
Anthony Steele.
Anthony Steele. Okay, all right. So you guys are traveling around the country and you are seeing so many people, but even though there's things going on with a lot of division in the country over politics and over faith and over every other thing that people can be mad at each other about, how do you feel when you arrive to these venues and they are ready to hear you rock and roll, brother?
It's great because that means people are open to the message and not buying into the BS. They're ready to stand up. It's only a matter of time.
Okay, and especially when you're talking about standing up, because there's so many people, as we know, they're afraid to stand up because they're waiting on someone else to do it because they are afraid of being canceled. They're afraid of losing their job. They're afraid of their families turning against them because of how this culture is with social media. So how can you encourage, because you guys are all over the place and you're like the tip of the spear. So how do you feel when people may come after you, but you continue to push past that, brother?
Well, first thing you got to do, you got to put your faith in the Lord. Period. Number one. When I met Glenn, the message was God, country. Stand up. A lot of people don't like what's going on around us right now. They're starting to wake up. And by delivering what we deliver musically, it starts to open their eyes and they start to listen. And you see how many people are starting to come around little by slowly. Once we unite, that's it. There's no stopping it.
That's it.
No stopping it.
And I love it. And you see what's on his shirt right here. Go on and show that right there. It's all about that Second Amendment and being safe. All right, so last question. And, as was said, now we're going across the country, and you guys are going to be playing in many, many cities across different parts of the country. There are some parts of the country that love the country. There are parts of the country that may hate the country. But is this message for everyone? Is it just for people on the left or people on the right? Is it political, or is this about faith?
It's about faith. It's not left or about right. It's about one. Uniting. Because if we unite, they got a problem.
There
And
you
they
go.
know it. It's that simple.
Headed south on 19 when I got the call. Stop me cold like 30 days, yeah. Said she was moving on, rocking me. And if she takes my road, those truths are always hiding for. Either way, it's all the same for as I can tell. Why is everything the fight?
All right, once again with another interview backstage with the Glenn Baker Band, baby. Yeah. All right. Now we have an incredible artist right here, and you a little bit unique in the band. So can you tell everybody who you are, brother?
My name is Clay Goldstein, and I'm the harmonica player in the band.
Wait a minute, hold on, bro. You mean you got a harmonica up there rocking with the guitars and the drums, and Glenn up there pumping with his pipes? You got a harmonica up there.
That's right. Play through an amp. I don't let the guitar players have all the fun.
That's what I'm talking about. Okay, so you a part of this band, been a part of the band for a while now, and you guys have gone all over the country. You've seen it all, man. You've seen people going through so many things, and you've seen the smiles on people when they're actually looking at you playing and listening to the messages that you're putting out. How does that make you feel, brother?
I'll tell you a quick story. We played in West Virginia, and Glenn said, I'm going to do an a cappella version of Thank God I'm a Country Boy.
Wow.
So I'm thinking that's pretty corny. So at the end of the show,
wait, hold on. Now Glenn is sitting back there.
That's all right.
He's sitting back there.
That's all right.
And you said it was corny. I mean, you see him on the camera back there.
This is a free speech environment here. Free expression. All right. Anyway, we get quiet. I said a cappella. So anyway, we do it.
Yeah.
And the crowd joins, and they stand up. We're in an armory. There's like 400 people. They stand up in reverence to this song. This was as if, because everybody maligns West Virginia. And here's a song that there's no ifs, ands, or buts. It treats West Virginia with respect, like their national anthem, but more than just singing along. It was religious. It was faithful. It brought a tear to my eye.
Wow.
You know, I'm standing back there. You can't play harmonica when you're smiling. You know, and that was the moment. And you have a chance in this band for moments like that.
What the hell? Enough for his young heart to see. There at first sight, but for her it might have taken 2 or 3. He knew he'd hit the jackpot when that preacher tied a good knot, and they lived there ever after happily. But time kept revealing a darkness hidden deep inside of him. She kept believing someday she'd find that man she loved again. The sins he couldn't throttle, he tried to bury in her bottle. When he come crawling back, she let him in. With all the hell that he was raising, everyone thought she was wasting precious years. All the good for nothing man. Her faith never wavered. She just prayed to the Savior till forgiveness finally won out in the end. She loved the hell out of him. Her love was stronger than his raging will alone. I can when the wind goes, find his way back home. Now they're together each Sunday like 2 lovebirds in a pew. No, whatever their future holds, their love Thank y'all very much.
All right, backstage again with Glenn Baker Band, baby. Yeah. All right, so now, so brother, introduce yourself. Tell everybody who you are.
I'm Scott Pearson. I play guitar for Glenn, and here we are.
All right, now you and your bandmates have traveled all over the country, and you have talked to some of everybody, and some of everybody come up to you guys and say how inspired we are, but a lot of people look at musicians as if you're superheroes, that you never ever had to go through anything, as if you're perfect, and you don't have a personal testimony of where God has brought you from, but we all know everybody has gone through stuff. So can you just share a little bit of where God has brought you and why and how you've landed in this band and how it feels to be able to share that message of hope?
Well, one, musicians don't have it that easy. That's the first part. The second part is, this is actually a good story. I was playing in a couple of local bands, and Glenn showed up one night to one of the places we were playing, and one of the other guys in the band with me says, hey, you got this guy here, he can really sing. You gotta hear him. So Glenn comes up on stage and he sings this song. I was like, wow, this guy can sing. This is great. So we became friendly after that. And then maybe about 2 years ago, I guess, Glenn started, he wanted to change some things in the band, and he was looking for some people. And we were talking, and then next thing you know, Glenn invited me in, and here I am. But it's different. With Glenn, Glenn's not your typical musician. He's not motivated by money. He's not motivated by anything else. He has a mission. There's something in his heart that he's got to get out. And that's what makes this band different. And that's why I'm glad to be here.
We're going to do something a little bit different. Where's my veterans tonight? If you served, I don't care if it's in war, if it's in peace, I don't care if it's Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, Coast Guard, or police, fire. If you served, by the way, 9/11, anniversary just, 2 days ago. Woo, something to think about. If you served, I want you on your feet. Veterans, stand up. There you are. I see you up there. So we're going to do something just a little bit different. Instead of saying thank you, I want you to get a chance to be recognized. So on the count of 3, I want you to associate, whoever you associate with, whatever that company or that battalion or that brigade or that battery was, I want you to shout it out on the count of 3. It's going to sound something like this. Oh, by the way, Desert Storm, 1990-91, a long time ago in the land part. It's going to sound something like this. D Battery, 2nd of the 142nd Field Artillery, hoopah! It's your turn. Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, Coast Guard. On the count of 3, sound off like you got a pair. 1, 2, 3. The heartbeat of America, everybody. We're going to do a brand new song. Nobody has ever heard this before. Wrote this song last year. I had a chance to do a show with General Flynn. We were raising money for an organization that puts exoskeletons on paralyzed veterans so they can walk again. Yeah. Saw a Marine get up out of a wheelchair after being paralyzed 7 years, walk around the room, and tell us how he's going to get a chance to walk his daughter down the aisle someday. So we're going to do this brand new song. This is called Soldier Strong. Kid little scared. She said, baby, it's alright, God answers prayer. You won't be alone, I still got your back, no matter where you go. Stand up, remember when you're on the phone, you're not lost and nobody's time to roll. So go, please, he stood close by his buddy's grave, gave a salute, then he walked away. Soldier who far, far away. Our veterans.
Hey, everybody, backstage with the Glenn Baker Band, baby! Yeah, and I got my brother from another mother, Ohio Brett, in the house. How you feeling, brother?
Hey, YG, it's an honor to be here. Ohio Brett, many of you know me on the Brighteon TV show every Wednesday. The Ohio Brett Show for God and country in sports. Because what are they taking out of sports? God and country. Some of you know me from the guy who just completed all 50 states in 12 months for Team Jesus to encourage, recruit, and get funds out for Team Jesus. Some of you know me as the founder of The Christian Revolution with Coach Dave Daubenmire. But today, baby, I have the honor of rocking it out and being the first MC for the Glenn Baker Band. Woo! And they are going to light them up, baby. Yes. Nashville will never be the same. It's an honor for Ohio Brett to be here. God bless you, and remember, a verse a day will show you the way.
And that's how it's done, Ohio Brett. Now, how can people get in contact with you, brother?
Well, you can check me at ohiobrett.com, ohiobrett.com, but the real mission is the band that America is going to fall in love with, the Glenn Baker Band. GlennBakerBand.com. Check them out. Ohio Brett's going to be on the road with them. God bless you.
All right, now Ohio Brett got to go because he's actually MCing tonight at the event. He's going to handle his business, so God bless everybody. We about to go have an epic time with the Glenn Baker Band, and it's been to go down in Nashville. So baby. God bless you. God bless America. Bye, everybody. Yeah.
There we go. Hey, we're going to finish with a song that I wrote last year. Now, this one is a little bit controversial. They won't play this one on the radio. And it ain't because it's got a bunch of curse words in it. Y'all, I love God. I love my country. And I hate what's happening right now. So in the middle of the night I woke up. Do y'all remember when that I can't even say it, when that corona thing happened? And they come on the radio or the news, they said, well, it's just the new normal. You got to get used to it. You know what I say? No new normal. Let's get it on, boys. People's eyes. We can't go to church to worship God, but we can loot you're gonna have to bend down.
Woo! Thank you! Woo! Woo! Thank you! Woo! Woo! Thank you! Thank you! Woo! Woo! There you go, brother. Woo! Y'all like that? 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 Yeah! That's what I'm talking about. Woo! Up down top. That's what I'm talking about. Woo! Y'all like that? Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Y'all like that? Y'all like that? Y'all like that? That's what I'm talking about. Oh yeah! God bless y'all. That's what's up. And that's how we do it.